Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Today it is 13th February and tomorrow will be 14th February. Many people asking what Islam says about Valentine's Day, what Islam says about love, and what Islam says about these kinds of things. So let me explain some points about these kinds of things, what Islam says about love. So very first thing, as a Muslim, we must not celebrate these kinds of days like Valentine's Day. Actually, it is prohibited in Islam. But every day of the year is the Valentine's Day for the Muslim. We don't mean Valentines or so on, but we mean expressing love to our family members. It is the mean of Valentine's Day. And without love to his family, without love to family members, a Muslim cannot become a best Muslim, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it is hadith of Ibn Majah, hadith number 1977. It is narrated from Ibn Abbas radiyallahu anhu that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best of you is the one who is best to his wife, and I am the best of you to my wives. So the man cannot become a good person without love in his family. So we don't celebrate these kinds of days only on a certain day of a year. How is it possible that we only celebrate these kinds of things only one day? It is prohibited in Islam if you make a wrong relationship. It is prohibited in Islam if you do bad kinds of things. But if you do these kinds of things with right people, with perfect people, with your family members, if you spread love, if you say I love you to your family members, to your wife, if you say these kinds of things to your family members, it is perfect things, it is the best thing, and actually Islam says this is. The another hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that haya is the part of Iman, and if you go and do these kinds of things, etc., etc., so it is prohibited in Islam. And actually this is against haya. Actually this is against Islamic law. Actually this is against Islamic Sharia. So these kinds of things are prohibited in Islam. But if you spread love to your family members, if you expressing love in your family, if you say I love you or these kinds of words or any other words to your family members, so may Allah will reward you inshallah. So it is the point of Islam about Valentine's Day and about love. And I say without love, a Muslim cannot become a good person, a good Muslim, because the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was mercy for all the mankind. So as a Muslim, we must become a kind man to our family members, to all the people. And if you study the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so what was the relationship of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam with his wives, and what was his relationship with his family members, with another members. So you will see how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam spent his time with his family members. We must learn. Because of that, Quran says, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. In the personality of the Prophet, there is a best ideal for you. So we must follow these kinds of things in Islam, and it is actually mean the law in Islam, and it is actually the mean and the point of Islam on Valentine's Day. This is. So remember two things only. The one is, if you are going to do any wrong things, which is against haya, which is against Sharia, which is against Islamic law, so these kinds of things are prohibited in Islam. And if you are going to do right things, if you are going to do with right people, if you are going to do these kinds of things with your family members, so it is a good thing, and Islam says to do this, and inshallah you will be rewarded from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is hadith also says, and Quran also says. So we must follow Islamic Sharia, and we must follow the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for success in this world and hereafter inshallah. So it is the message about love in Islam and the point of Islam about Valentine's Day. Wassalamu alaikum.